Supreme Court of India is hearing a clutch of petitions challenging the constitutional validity of Article 35A, dealing with matters involving residential status and acquisition of property in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Now, what is Article 35A? It is a constitutional provision that allows the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly to define permanent residents of the state. Now, according to this, a permanent resident is defined as a person who was a state subject on May 14th, 1954, or who has been residing in the state for a period of 10 years and has lawfully acquired immovable property in the state. Now, how did it come about? Article 35A was incorporated into the Constitution in 1954 by an order of the then President Dr. Rajendra Prasad on the advice of the Jawaharlal Nehru cabinet. It basically followed the 1952 Delhi Agreement entered into between Nehru and the then Prime Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Sheikh Abdullah, which extended Indian citizenship to the state subjects of Jammu and Kashmir. The presidential order was issued under Article 370, Subclause 1, Subclause D of the Constitution, which in itself is a controversial one. Now, this provision allows the President to make certain exceptions and modifications to the Constitution for the benefit of the state subjects of Jammu and Kashmir. Now, why is this present issue? A Delhi-based NGO, We the Citizens, in its petition argued that Article 35A goes against the very spirit of oneness of India, as it creates a class within a class of Indian citizens. Another petition filed by lawyer Charuvali Khanna claims Article 35A discriminates against a woman's right to property, also restricting citizens from other states from getting employment or buying a property within Jammu and Kashmir is a violation of fundamental rights under Articles 14, 19 and 21 of the Constitution of India. Now, why is this present issue so important? Article 368 Subclause 1 of the Constitution empowers only the Parliament to amend the Constitution. So, did the President act outside his jurisdiction? Is Article 35A void because the Nehru government did not place it before the Parliament for discussion? More importantly, a 5-judges bench of the Supreme Court in its March 1961 judgment in the Puran Lal Lakhanpal versus the President of India case discusses the President's powers under Article 370 to modify the Constitution. Though the court observes that the President may modify an existing provision in the Constitution under Article 370, the judgment is silent as to whether the President can, without the Parliament's knowledge, introduce a new article. Now, this question remains open till now. Some still argue that Article 370 was only a temporary provision to help bring normality in Jammu and Kashmir and strengthen democracy in that state. The constitution makers did not intend Article 370 to be a tool to bring permanent amendments like 35A in the Constitution. Now, recently, a Supreme Court bench led by Justice Deepak Mishra tagged the Khanna petition with the We the Citizens case, which has been referred to a 3-judges bench now, and the court has indicated that the validity of the Articles 35A and 370 may ultimately be decided by a constitutional bench. Now, this is all about this present issue of Article 35A. Do tune into next IAS and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more videos of News in Focus.